What's up, YouTube? How are you? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie, and this is your weekend reading. So it's the weekend. Awesome, right? So exciting. Finally, right? We made it. So I just kind of wanted to say, I don't know what kind of week you had. I really do feel that this week that we sort of I want to say conquered something, or got through something, or was able to have a conversation with someone that maybe we felt that we needed to have, that we weren't sure, that there was some sort of situation or conflict or something that we needed to kind of air off of our chest. And I also really feel like this week things sort of shifted. Okay, so I'm just kind of speaking from my experience. I don't know about you guys. So we had a really good week this week. I think it was a very busy week, a lot of changes, a lot of seeing our potential. Okay, so I almost feel like that maybe we've been or saw or was had opportunities come our way that maybe we didn't realize the opportunities were going to come, or some sort of, learning something about ourselves and really stepping into or stepping up or proving to ourselves that we can do what we've been setting out to do. Okay. So, and this has sort of been, maybe the beginning of certain things. Okay. That we didn't think, or we didn't know how they were going to pan out or how they were going to work. Okay. So, just kind of giving a little tidbit energy kind of update, or from my own personal experience, like I said, of sort of kind of how my week has been and or had went. And so if you experience any of those things, that's absolutely great and fantastic. Okay, so let's pull some cards for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. April, let me check. It's going to be April 24th and 25th, 2021. See what we need to know. What is the message? For those that are watching this video, what is the message for this weekend? April 24th and April 25th, 2021. April 24th and April 25th, 2021. Give me 2 cards, please. April 24th and April 25th. April 25th. Okay, so we have the Tower in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords. Now, anytime that I get the Tower, I know this looks kind of scary, okay, but this is in reverse. Okay, so the Tower upright, this is a major arcana card. Okay, so the Tower upright says, okay, listen, let's just keep it real. There's some shit that is out of your control it's gonna go down. Okay, so this is like things that are out of your control, that there's a potential of things needing to crumble or fall apart, in order to be rebuilt. Okay, so when this is reversed, okay, when I have the Tower in reverse, I see this as like okay, maybe there's something internally, there's something going on within us inside that is sort of crumbling, or we're internalizing this versus, we're in control of whatever is happening, or whatever we're thinking, or whatever we're going through, or whatever this kind of old pattern that's sort of maybe come up, or that we're revisiting. I'm sort of getting like anxiety or anxiousness, or feelings of being unsure of ourselves. Okay, so this is really saying to me, anytime I have something in reverse, it's just saying, hey, pay attention to me. Okay, so I really feel there's a potential here of us really going inward. This is change that is more easily dealt with, potentially, for some of us. For some people, maybe this is like resistance to the change. However, I see this as the Tower in reverse as a good thing, okay? Because when the Tower is upright, like I said, that is really like things outside of ourselves. There's things that are out of our control. We don't have control over this situation, okay? There's other people involved. This is like, you know, or other people are quote unquote potentially have to sort of deal with the reason of why things are sort of crumbling or not working. But I really feel incensed with this card in reverse that this is like we're going through internal change and shifts. Okay. So maybe there's something that comes up this weekend that we're trying to purge out. Okay. That we're trying to get rid of. And this is saying, okay, you know what? This is change and transformation. And maybe we're starting to rebuild. Maybe we're needing to revisit or visit certain things within ourselves in order to shift and change those things. Okay. Now we have a court card here. So we have the Page of Swords. Okay. So this adds another layer. Okay. So this adds another layer. Swords, I'm looking at my air signs. So air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius potential. Okay. This could be a child. Pages are children, but they're also messengers. Okay. So there's a potential of like a message of communication or information or something moving very quickly. You know, maybe there's just some sort of, message that comes in from this particular person because there are messengers. Okay. This is a message of, you know, something quick, a quick change, a quick, you know, it's something in its infancy. Okay. So it's something new. So there's a potential that maybe we get a message of information or something comes in from someone else. You know, we get an email, we get a phone call, you know, somebody, you know, cancels on us last minute or something. And we, you know, we're sort of taking it a specific certain way. You know, but this is really all about, you know, communication coming in, but it's also something new. Or like I said, in its infancy, it's like a new different stage. So maybe we're really, really, you know, going inward really deep about, you know, what we can change, what we can transform, what is coming up for you. And maybe there's, you know, messages or someone that can help us figure this out, or someone is confirming, or there's a new beginning here with this person. Maybe this is the person who comes, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, that has these new great ideas or new ways to help you, okay? Or, you know, if you have children, and this is a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, you know, maybe there is some, you know, shifting and changing, you know, there's some sort of, you know, navigation that needs to happen, or some communication that needs to happen. So I really kind of want to open up this Tower, honestly. I want to open up this Tower. I want to get some more information. I need some more information about the Tower. Okay, so we have the Devil in reverse. Go figure. Devil in reverse. Okay, so I actually sort of, there's two ways that I look at the Devil. Okay, so the Devil is all about, I look at it a couple different ways, okay? You know, as Dana always says in sign sessions, okay? Dana Vancier, my lovely business partner, she always talks about, you know, that little bastard that sits on your shoulder, okay? And so it's like you have like your angel, and you have like, you know, that little, ooh, come over here and let's do some, you know, let's be bad, you know? And so that's really the way that I see the Devil is. Maybe that there's patterns here. There's old patterns, old addictions that might come up, not wanting to change. Okay. So maybe there's resistance to change. There's resistance to, you know, doing things in a different manner. There's also a potential here. There's also potential here that, our patterns or addictions, or what we're addicted to, or what we would sort of classify as, you know, or label as maybe our shadow side, okay? You know, or those, just those, like I said, addiction doesn't necessarily mean drugs and alcohol, okay? This could mean drugs and alcohol for particular people here, okay? So but this could mean shopping. This could just mean, self-sabotaging ways. Okay. This could mean, cigarettes. This could mean, addicted to sugar. Okay. So there's multiple things when it comes to addiction. Everyone thinks it's just like substance abuse. That's not true. There's people that, collect things, it's almost like hoarding, so it's like these types of things that are detrimental to ourselves. Okay. And we keep ourselves in this place or in this cycle, or we keep sort of falling back on or relying on this particular thing in order to satisfy some part of ourselves that's missing. Okay. And so when this is in reverse, it's either that there is resistance, or there's a potential, I don't know why this is coming to my mind, but there's a potential here that this Page of Swords, whoever this is coming in with communication of, maybe this is the person that is sort of, putting you in this place, or is reminding you of these particular patterns that you have within yourself, or, it's you reaching out to someone, concerning what you're thinking about, what you're going through internally, and these situations that you're trying to get through. It's like an internal shift and change. And we're starting and we're wanting to remove ourselves and to, release the shackles of, of these thought processes and have this new beginning, And so I'm really feeling that there's a potential here, a really huge potential here this weekend for shifting and changing internally. Okay. And moving forward in a new, different way, in the way that we communicate, or the way that we communicate with ourselves. And there's sort of like swift motion here. Okay. Movement, or there's some truth coming in. Maybe there's some truth, whether this is truth coming in and you're getting a message from somebody else. Maybe somebody's pointing something out within yourself that you don't even realize, or this is a new beginning. Okay. This is a new beginning, new information, new insights into this for yourself. Okay. I do want to pull, I want to pull one more card. Give me more information about this Page of Swords. More information about this Page of Swords, please. Because this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, so I have the Two of Swords. Oh, okay. So I was looking to see what the bottom of the card was. I had these two other cards pop out. So the extra information that we have here is the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this says to me that we're really, really starting to see, or not ignore things anymore. Okay, whatever that means to you. Okay, swords are, like I said, communication, thoughts. This is a lot of mental energy, a lot of being in our head. Okay, when this is upright, this is us that we're not willing to see something. Okay, we're cutting ourselves off. We're not like mentally, emotionally available. There's like a wall here. We are saving ourselves or protecting ourselves in a way. There's almost like a wall up. Okay. Like there, we don't want to look, we don't want to go there. We don't want to look at this stuff. Okay. Well, this stuff's been hanging around for quite some time, whatever this is. Okay. For you specifically. Okay. Because anytime that I have major arcana cards, major arcana are huge life universal themes. Okay, so this is almost like really coming into some sort of conclusion. Okay, and there's an ending here. Okay, subconsciously and underlying, this was the bottom of the deck. Okay, subconsciously and underlying, what's really happening here is there is an ending. Okay, an abrupt ending, something that we have to accept mentally, something that happened swiftly. Maybe we felt super backstabbed, obviously, clearly, there's a lot of mental energy here, a lot of mental energy. Okay. It's almost as if like we're two in our heads, we're we're a little upset, or there's a message that comes in with clarity from someone, and it's information that we didn't necessarily think that it was going to go down like this. Okay, no big deal. Listen, it is what it is. Okay, so there might be a situation that happens that, that we're like, well, okay, well, this is kind of messed up, whatever that this is, that now we're in our heads about it. Okay, and maybe being in our heads about it is where we need to remove ourselves, because maybe that's the pattern. Maybe whatever is happening is bringing up something from the past. Okay, because these represent the past. Okay, of something that you've already been through, something that you've already visited. It's a huge life theme. It's a part of a cycle. We've been here. We've been here before. We've internalized this. Maybe this is something new, a new type of situation that you had to internalize, and you're like, oh my gosh, this really makes me think about this and think about that. Or, maybe this is clarity. This is truth and clarity. Okay. This is kind of hardcore truth and clarity coming in from somebody else. That's how I really feel about it. And maybe this is something that we don't want to really acknowledge or accept, or maybe we're a little bit in shock, maybe, because it's sort of like oh shit, this kind of like ending here. Okay. So, but this isn't something that we can't not handle. Okay. What would I like to say is that we've been here before. We understand that, this is something possibly that we've known about for a long time, or that we are internalizing, like I said, that we are breaking free from. Okay. So we're doing the work. We're doing the best that we can. I just think that there's somebody else here, another party that's coming in, or there are messages literally coming in, which is helping you to see clarity in order to really move on and sort of close this cycle out. Okay. And like I said, this is a lot of mental energy. So there's acceptance. There's acceptance here. Okay. So, I would just really like to say, if you're battling with some sort of addiction, or whatever that means to you, or whatever that is, there are people that you can reach out to for help. Addiction is something that is not easy to navigate through, and trust me, I understand addiction. Okay, on multiple layers and levels. Coming from, like a family that abused alcohol, to me abusing alcohol, to being in multiple relationships with people who've abused alcohol, to really, really being in a relationship to where alcohol abuse and drug abuse, that was hidden from me. Okay, so, being on both sides of the fence, being in AA at one point in my life, and then being in Al-Anon in another, so I understand this, almost 3 years sober. So it'll be 3 years in September. So I understand, it's not easy to be on either side of the fence. Okay. And so, and aside from that, there is some sort of acceptance or clarity that is here. And so it's like, look for that silver lining, look for that pearl in the story, stay positive, and just know and understand that, it's not all doom and gloom. Okay. That whatever this is, there's a lot of mental things that we need to process. There's a lot of mental energy. There's a lot of thinking involved here. And, let's not get overwhelmed by this information or this clarity, or there's a potential here that there might be people that really don't want to see something. They're like avoiding. Okay, so whatever that this is can no longer be avoided. Okay, so that's the information that I want to give. I am going to pull a celebration card. What is the information? Okay, what do we got? Rest. Okay, rest. So give yourself some time and space, okay, to take care of yourself. Okay, so whether that means take a nap, take some time off, spend some time out in nature, whatever this is, okay, really, really, really give yourself some time to self-care, really. Self-care, self-love. I know that's always what I say is self-care and self-love, but really that's what it is, okay? So give yourself the time that you need. Rest. Schedule in some rest time. I know I'm going to do the absolute best that I can to do that. Okay, so without further ado, have a wonderful weekend. Don't take things so seriously. And really, you guys, it's just, maybe we're just thinking too much. Get out of your heads and accept it is what it is. And just do the best that you absolutely can every minute of every single day, if that's how you have to go about it, okay? So much love and light always. Namaste. Bye for now.